Hey everybody, my name is Brandon Scott and welcome to the Fandom Pastor, which can be found on our YouTube channel, Facebook page, or podcast. The Fandom Pastor is for all of us who love our fandoms and our faith. Fandoms are anything that somebody has a deep love for. Harry Potter, Broadway musicals, cult films, to name just a few. Join the Fandom Pastor as we see how God is connected to it all. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey, all, this is Pastor Brandon with our next episode of the Fandom Pastor. We're continuing our short little series based on Christmas movies. These are not necessarily the best Christmas movies, these aren't even always cult films, but these are definitely ones I have enjoyed. And so, hey, since I'm the one doing the podcast, I kind of get to pick. So, if you remember our clue from last time, uh, our clue was this Christmas film has a great connection with the Broadway musical Wicked. And the movie I am talking about is Deck the Halls. And if you have seen this and you know anything about the Broadway musical Wicked, you'll know that the connection is Christian Chenoweth, who is one of the characters in this movie and also was one of the main characters in the musical Wicked, the original cast. So, the movie Deck the Halls is about this guy named Steve, played by Matthew Broderick, who is just this. I would say almost a Christmas fanatic, and in his particular town that he lives in, he is the king of Christmas. He organizes everything. I mean, he's meticulous in everything he does. He makes sure that the town is perfect for Christmas, does everything possible. I mean, he plants his own Christmas trees. I mean, the guy is kind of crazy about his Christmas. Well, he has a new neighbor move in, played by Danny DeVito, and Danny DeVito's character is all about he wants to do bigger and better, and he wants to be remembered. He doesn't have uh, seems like anything else going on for him other than he wants to be remembered. I mean, he's a great salesman. He does everything else he seems to be doing very, very well at, but he wants to be remembered for something. And so he decides that he wants to light up his house with enough holiday lights to make it visible from space. Well, obviously, Steve is not all about the recognition in this way because he feels like it's tacky, it's against the spirit of Christmas, which of course he really is against the spirit of Christmas in his own way. But it's how these two butt heads throughout it, and it is a good movie. It is an entertaining one, and I really enjoy it. Um, but it brings to mind Proverbs 16:9, which says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." You see, Steve has this plan, this process that everything in his mind has to go through to be perfect, to be the way it has to be done. And his neighbor Danny, played by Danny DeVito, is not all about that. He wants bigger and better, and again, they're both getting the wrong approach to Christmas. But the thing is, Steve is missing out on so much of the enjoyment of it because he's so meticulous. He doesn't allow anything to go against his plans. And we have to remember, as Christians, as followers of Christ, we're the same way. We can't establish everything. We have to be willing to follow whatever steps God has in place for us and not really look at our own life. You know, as a pastor, I have to look at, I do have a schedule of things I like to get done, but I also know that I may get a call for a visit to somebody in a nursing home. I may have a funeral. I may have this or this or this. And so I can't say, well, no, I'm not going to do that because I already have this time period scheduled for this other project. I can't do that because I have to, um, by saying I'm a follower of Christ, by saying I'm a pastor, I have to be willing to serve God wherever He has me serve and in whatever way it may be. And and kind of to heck with my own schedule, because that's not really as important as serving God. And so that's what we all need to think about, especially as the holidays come about, that we need to be willing to be flexible, as, so that we can truly get the joy of the season. And if we maybe miss a thing or two, you know what? The important thing is we're together. We're recognizing the joy of the season. We're recognizing the time we're together. We're recognizing all the blessings that we can really have. So, join me next time as we continue our series on the Christmas movies. My clue for next time, this Christmas film was the most successful of this entire 10 movie series at the box office. Not all of the films for this particular series. In fact, this is the only one that is a Christmas film. But this Christmas film was the most successful of the entire 10 movie series at the box office. Thanks and God bless.